You're welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're on to Sunday Watch. It's a program that comes your way at a time like this in both Yoruba and English languages. We're coming your way. If you're on DSTV, we are on channel 256. We are on Start Times 113. We are on Go TV 2120. We are also on all the social media platforms of Lagos Television. If you want to download or watch us from any part of the world, download your the LTV app on your Android devices, and that will answer that question. This morning, we have a topic that is germane to human existence, that's peaceful living. And we're looking at the role of the multi-door courthouse in dispute resolution. Since inception of its establishment in 2002, how far has this center gone in bringing out what is expected to do in the lives of Lagos residents? I welcome Mrs. Achere Cole.
Yes.
Okay, she is the director, the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. You're most welcome to the program.
Thank you.
I love that you smile. And you're really beautiful.
Very beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, and also Mr. Olufayo Adeleye.
Thank you so much.
He is a member of the Governing Council, Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse.
Thank you so much. My pleasure being here. I was expecting similar compliments.
No. Yes, it will have been.
Yes, you are.
No, sincerely. And do you know what? He's not only handsome, but the dressing, the cap, complements from head to toe.
Thank
so
you.
it's a perfect Sunday dressing, as far as I am concerned.
I know
so I will. Okay, the only one. Oh, in fact,
so ready to go somewhere from here.
Honestly, just as soon as you're done here, pick up whatever you need to, and go the social diary way. Very simple. So the weekend will be a complete one.
Thank you so much. Yes,
it's a pleasure. Let me start first by asking Mrs. Cole, what exactly are the roles of LMDC?
Okay, great one. The Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse.
Lagos
Multi-Door Courthouse is the first court-connected alternative dispute resolution center in Africa. It's the first of its kind in the entire Africa. And the essence of what we do is to resolve disputes. Two main things. We resolve disputes and we train.
Resolve disputes and train.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, in terms of resolving disputes,
resolution, yes.
We use particularly mediation, arbitration, and early neutral evaluation. These are the ADR mechanisms.
Yeah.
So we're creating alternatives to the court system. So instead of going to litigation all the time, you have an opportunity through the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse to resolve your disputes outside of the court system, still connected to the court. So right now what you see is that you have a courthouse, and that's what Lagos State has done. You have a courthouse, but you approach that courthouse and you can either go to litigation or through the multi-door, different doors, which are mediation, arbitration, or neutral evaluation. So that's the essence of, that's the first one.
The other side
The
now.
second one,
yes.
After we were established in 2002, we found out that we need experts. We need people who are experts in mediation, and we said we have to train and set standards. So right now we run a mediation skills training program that has been going on for years, and it trains specialists. On the panel we have over 300 specialists that cut across lawyers, doctors, engineers, all kinds of professions, human resource professionals, and they all lean in and help us with resolving the disputes. So you don't have to be a lawyer. You can be in any profession as long as you can add value to the resolution of disputes. So that's in essence, so we train all kinds of people to resolve disputes.
Okay, you have apparently cleared a lot of airs, the kind of cases that people are expected to bring to the courthouse. As a member of the governing council, how far will you say the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse has gone, given what she just established?
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Like she said, the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse was established to achieve certain mandates.
And the mandates are?
The mandates are, one is to give quality access to justice, qualitative access to justice, through an efficient, cost-effective, user-friendly, speedy ADR channels, which she has explained. She's spoken about mediation, arbitration, and all of that. What the Lagos State Multi-Door Courthouse has done is to provide a platform where there are several channels that you can go through. Not just litigation, like you said, you can go through the mediation, through arbitration, early case evaluation, and even negotiation.
Early case evaluation,
and even negotiation. So what that is, then the most important, because of its court connectedness, the Lagos State Multi-Door Courthouse is established to help decongest the court. Decongest the court, take a huge chunk of the cases that should ordinarily go through litigation out for resolution. And what that does is that the few cases left for the courts to deal with, they're able to deal with it efficiently. Efficiently. So, I mean, if you take a big chunk out and resolve through the ADR, whatever is left, the court is able to efficiently dispose. So it's basically to achieve the congestion, which is very critical and important to the court, and also help the court to be efficient in handling the cases that are left.
Okay, in handling cases now, Mrs. Cole, what will you say should be the expectations of people who patronize this courthouse?
Well, particularly, first of all, I just talk about the fact that in the last 20 plus years, we've taken over 25,000 cases off the courts. Over 25,000. And our settlement rate is about 56%, and that's quite high across the world. So it's not just about the numbers now. Imagine all those cases having been in the court, or not even in the court, within companies or law firms and all of that. So that shows the value. The types of cases that we handle cut across a wide spectrum of civil disputes. So family disputes.
Thank you.
Which is, I mean, you know, the bane of just the family unit itself. That's an opportunity for the society to come in and say, look, I don't have to run to court every time I have a case. There's a place to go to. So not just family, commercial disputes too. So you find out that in the last, when we started checking about 7+ years, we have claims to the tune of over 50 billion naira have been recovered, and over $50 million have been recovered. That's for the commercial sector. So not just high-end banking or telecoms disputes or aviation disputes. What of the small, medium enterprises? Why should you run to court? The other day I was coming out of my vehicle and somebody said, I need help. I put my things in a hotel, they locked me out, and I have all my equipment in the hotel. I'm losing money. And he said he had been to court. I said, the first place you should go to is not the court. And that's what Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse is saying. What should you want to do is to have a conversation with the person with who you have a misunderstanding or a dispute, isn't it? That's what it should be. And that's what we should focus on. And that's what the courts in Lagos are saying now. There will be circumstances where you have to go to the court. Then go to the court, but where you can have a valuable conversation. But this time, the multi-door does it differently. It's not just negotiation. That's where mediation comes in. So you have an expert who is trained in that field to guide you to a resolution. And then ultimately, if you did it by yourself, you would probably get a verbal understanding, right? Or a document you sign off and say, oh, let's agree on this. But at Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse, you will get terms of settlement that become a judgment of the High Court. So if the other side reneges, you can enforce it through the court. So it's such a valuable place to bring your cases to. And we're saying to Lagosians today and really across Nigeria that they should embrace this method of resolving their disputes.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, he also mentioned the fact that it is cost effective. So it is really a good avenue for people, you know, to buy time. You know, it saves time, and you also save a lot of valuables. So let me quickly hand over to her before yeah, because yes.
ṣe amòfin ni yín àbí kápẹ́ yín lámòfin àgbà. Adúpẹ́ láàárọ̀ yìí ǹjẹ́ mo sọ fún yín mo ní ṣe rí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó gómìnà wa Ọlọ́run kò ṣàṣẹ fún wa ní gómìnà kó jẹ́ pé ó ní ọpọlọ gidi. Àti ẹ̀rí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà torí nígbà tó máa ti ẹ̀pẹ̀yàn ní Bájídé ẹ mọ̀ pé bàbá lọ́lọ́gbọ́n. Bàbá wa náà ni wọ́n nípínlẹ̀ Èkó gómìnà wa ìwòsàn ọ̀sà. Adúpẹ́ ọgbọ́n ọ̀nù adúpẹ́ ọ̀nà tọ́lọ́run fi ń bá yín tó ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ẹ wo iwájú náà lọ́pọ̀ ibi tí yín á máa rí sí torí pé ní àárọ̀ yìí wọ́n bá ṣe ń sọ fún fẹ́ẹ́ sọ pé mi ìgbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ rí èmi ò ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ìparọ́ lórí ètò ń tèmi òun ni wípé àwọn ètò ìgbẹ́jọ́ kan ti wà tí gómìnà ti ṣe tó jẹ́ pé kọ̀ọ̀kan tiẹ̀ sí pé àkàtì ẹ̀yà á lọ ilé ẹjọ́ ó dìgbà bá dé àjọ adájọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà kọ́ lẹ́mọ̀ gbé lọ sí àwọn ilé ẹjọ́ ìjọba ilé ẹjọ́ àgbà gómìnà ti ṣe tó fi jẹ́ wípé ètò ìgbẹ́jọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó wọn ló ti rọrùn pátápátá ó ti ṣe kí ni ó tún dín ní lówó kò tún ná ní lówó rárá òun náà ni bàbá wa amòfin àgbà Adélẹ́yẹ wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa ní àárọ̀ yìí èyí tá à ń pè ní Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse ṣẹ́rí Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse yìí wọ́n ló mọ̀ tiẹ̀ ti wà tipẹ́ ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́ ni wọ́n gbà tán bá ń sọ wọ́n ti jẹ́ pé àwọn ẹjọ́ tó jẹ́ pé ó lè dàdúrú tẹ́kù lè dá nǹkan sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kan pàpàpà òun náà ni wọ́n yanjú ẹ̀ ní àwọn kóòtù kéréje tí ìjọba gbé kalẹ̀ yìí ọlọ́yin mi ò gbọ́ rí abájọ tí gbogbo òlù tó rọrùn tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe pẹ̀sẹ̀ ẹ ṣeun gómìnà wa o ẹ wò àmọ́ rí yín bá bàbá ẹ mọ̀ káàárọ̀ ẹ ṣeun amòfin wa ìyá wa náà thank you so much for coming ojú ìtì ẹ̀ fáyìn àbẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ rí nǹkan torí báwọn bá àbí ẹni tí nígbà tí ẹ̀ ń bí tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ bákọ́rí dàrẹ́pítọ̀ wa kóòlù náà lọ́wọ́ kan ojú yẹn gan tutù kò yẹ yín ẹ lóòótọ́ bá ṣe báyìí gbogbo òsì wàlẹ̀ ni ọ̀dọ́ ọ̀run àní dáràn àrùn láwọn ọ̀dà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó bàbá wa Adélẹ́yẹ thanks for coming sir ẹ bá mi kojú sáwọn èèyàn torí èmi sọ fún yín pé mo ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ń tèmi ni káwọn èèyàn tún gbọ́ pé kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹjọ́ náà láwọn ọmọ gbédé kóòtù wo wọ́n ní kí ni àwọn ilé ẹjọ́ kéréje kó ti wà nípínlẹ̀ Èkó tó fi jẹ́ pé ó ti di ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ àbí ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ kan ló bá dé ọ̀nà wo wà ní àwọn èèyàn wa tí wọ́n máa gbà tán máa rí ìdájọ́ àìṣègbè torí gbogbo ń tà ń lọ ilé ẹjọ́ fún náà nìyẹn ìdájọ́ àìṣègbè o ìdájọ́ ní kọ́mọ́ ń kóbó torí tàbá lọ sí ilé ẹjọ́ àgbà rí pé ẹjọ́ ti pọ̀ jù ń bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn adájọ́ gan kódà kọ́dọ̀ ṣáàtì ẹ̀ṣánú wa náà ni àrípẹ́jọ́ tó kúnlẹ̀ ó tún dá nǹkan sílẹ̀ náà ní àwùjọ ni ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń rí ìdájọ́ ní kíákíá pápápá tó jẹ́ àìṣègbè tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ní kọ́mọ́ ń kóbó ẹ rí pé gbogbo ẹ̀ nǹkan ìlú àtùbà àtúnṣe bí gómìnà wa ti fẹ́ ó yá ẹ bá mi ṣàlàyé ìgbà wo ni ilé ẹjọ́ yìí ló ti wà ìgbà wo lẹ ti dálẹ̀ àti ọ̀nà owó lọ́nà tí ń gbà bá yín ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ rí púpọ̀ ńlẹ̀ bàbá mi ó yẹ nìṣó ẹ ṣàlàyé fáwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń wò yín lé o.
ẹ ṣeun olóòtú
ẹ ní kí wọ́n ni.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń wò wá láti ilé ẹ ṣeun gan àti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ LTV fún àǹfààní tí wọ́n fún wa láti wá ṣàlàyé nípa èyí táwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse
àwọn ilé ìgbẹ́jọ́ kéréje.
ilé iṣẹ́ tí ó fara mọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ Èkó
fún ètò ìgbẹ́jọ́
tó yè koro.
ẹ ṣeun bàbá mi.
àwọn Yorùbá máa ń sọ wípé a kì í lọ sílé ẹjọ́ ká padà ká di ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n máa ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Títorí ẹ̀ náà ni àdàfún olóòtú títorí ẹ̀ ni ilé iṣẹ́ yìí ṣe wà láti ran àwọn ènìyàn lọ́wọ́ láti lè ìjà tó wà láàrin wọn bí a ṣe máa parí ẹ̀
ní
pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù
láti
padà di ọ̀rẹ́
ṣé pàtó padà dọ̀rẹ́ lẹ́yìn ilé ẹjọ́ tí.
ilé agbára tọ́lọ́ nítorí wípé bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe máa níyanjú ọwọ́ àwọn olùjẹ́jọ́ ló wà. Iṣẹ́ mediator ni pé gbé wò báyìí ẹjẹ́ àwò bí kò ní fi síbì kan ju ibì kan lọ.
àìṣègbè.
Exactly. So àǹfààní wà wípé tí a bá ti lè resolve matter wa through ẹ má bínú pé mo tún ń lo òyìnbó láti yanjú ẹ̀ nítorí pé èmi pẹ̀lú la jọ yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bí ó ṣe tẹ́ àwa méjìjì lọ́rùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí a bá padà a tún lè di ọ̀rẹ́ nítorí pé kì í ṣe pé adájọ́ kan ló kàn sọ pé báyìí ni àwa méjèèjì la jọ máa
àti yanjú ẹ̀
so ilé àǹfààní yẹn wà fún gbogbo àwọn ará ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí wọ́n bá ní èdè àìyedè láàrin wọn ní on any matter at all kan wá sí LMDC. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yanjú nínú iṣẹ́ àti bá àwọn èèyàn yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn wà ń bẹ̀ láti ràn wá lọ́wọ́.
Àmọ̀dúpẹ́ o, ṣé gómìnà náà ló gbélé ìkalẹ̀?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Láti gbà wo náà ti wá gbé kalẹ̀?
Láti ọdún 2002 ni a ti dá iléeṣẹ́ yìí lẹ̀ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó dẹ̀ ni aṣíwájú.
Àwa ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
We lead and others follow.
Exactly. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ni aṣíwájú, and àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ míì gan tí wọ́n ń ṣe àwòkọ́ṣe.
Wọ́n ti ń wá àwòkọ́ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o. So a ti ní wọn ní káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀. In fact wọ́n ń bọ̀ ní Èkó.
Láti wá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Láti wá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀.
Ṣe ráyé mo sọ fún yín mo ní ẹ̀ we lead and others. Lagos ní state of excellence bóyá máa jẹ́ nìyẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwa la wà ní wá.
À ń ṣe àǹfààní yìí pè yín sí ìpéjọpọ̀ àwọn multi-Courthouse tó máa wáyé ní ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday.
Lọ́jọ́ ìṣẹ́gun Tuesday.
Àti ọjọ́ Àlàmísì ní Wednesday.
No, Àlàmísì ọjọ́rú.
Mo máa padà wá.
Ọjọ́rú ni.
Mo wá kẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wọ́n ní ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun àti ní ọjọ́rú òun náà ni àwọn èèyàn ń bọ̀ wá sí ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti wá kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ bí a ṣe ń ṣe ìdájọ́ àìṣègbè. Láti wá yanjú aáwọ̀ ní àárín ara wa nítùbí ìnùbí. Wọ́n ní ilé ẹjọ́ tí à ń pè ní Lagos Courthouse. Tí bàbá wa gbé kalẹ̀, bàbá gómìnà bàbá Jídé Sanwó-Olú Ọlọ́run àwọn náà gbé kalẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó pẹ́kọ̀ sí dààmú o àti ẹ̀gbọ́dọ̀ dààmú rárá nípínlẹ̀ Èkó, gbogbo Èkó máa lọ ní pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù ní àwọn ilé ẹjọ́ tiwọn ẹ̀yìn ò tí kóòtù dé ṣọ̀rẹ́ ni torí ẹ parí ẹ̀ àwọ̀ yẹn láàrin ara yín ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ́ ṣọ̀rẹ́ nígbà tẹ́ bá ti rí abẹ́rẹ́ ẹlẹ́yinjú ẹgẹ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́ olùdarí wọn dàrẹ́tọ̀ Ọlọ́run dàrẹ́tọ̀ eléyìí ga gan-an ẹlẹ́yin jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn wọ́n wò mí èmi òkú ní jù sí yín ó yá ẹ̀bẹ̀ kí ibẹ̀ kò lẹ́wà ẹ kí wọn ẹ káwọn èèyàn wá Yorùbá kí ló dé mọ̀mọ́ ó kì í speak broken ṣé pidgin nǹkan no ya speak pidgin tell them how are you bí kò nà ó yá ẹ ká
exactly that's just it
ó inú mi ti ẹ̀
dùn
wọ́n pé tó bá kó máa ẹ yá ó yá.
You're free to express.
You're saying it now.
You can say it in pidgin.
Oh yeah, pidgin.
What am I?
Okay, now just tell them what they have been telling us in pidgin.
Okay, just explain to us what the Lagos multi-door courthouse is all about.
In pidgin English.
It's all about pidgin English, Neil.
Carol.
Can you imagine?
This is Lagos.
Yes, this is Lagos. We want to tell you today, say that Lagos multi-door at the place you supposed bring your matter.
Suppose bring up to.
Because if you get any matter, as you listen to us, come straight to the Lagos multi-door. Now here we dey settle am. Whether na family, whether na fight you fight too, whether na business they defraud you, anyone will happen. We say make you come multi-door. Multi-door, if you go island, Makati, Oniko, or Idede. If you go Ikeja, or Bakinjo, Idede. If you don't want to go any location, you carry your phone, type in Lagos multi-door .org.ng. You go find us online. Just type message. As long as you
are online too.
Yes, as long as you get phone, just type message. Go Lagos multi-door. Even Instagram, Twitter, or anyone. Make it. We did there. We did here for you to settle your matter.
To settle them.
Yes.
Out of court.
Yes.
And everything will be okay. Àbí no bias though. Ṣebí.
No.
Wọ́n ní ìgbẹ́jọ́ àìṣègbè òun náà ní kẹ́ máa bọ̀ wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ wọn. The one when you say they come out on Tuesday, Wednesday.
We are calling.
You are calling on everybody. Are you inviting everybody?
All the multi-door in Nigeria. Make you appear. If you know, say your name never appear for roster. Go run, meet your governor, meet your chief judge now. Say, I must come to Lagos. It's happening. This is the first time Lagos is bringing the whole Nigeria together. Yes.
Together. So on Tuesday and
Wednesday this week.
This week.
Yes.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo sọ fún mo ní ṣé pé agúnlẹ̀yinjú yóò ní sọ èdè Yorùbá bí yóò sọ Yorùbá yóò sọ Yíbò yóò sọ pidgin yóò máa Hausa mọ́ ǹjẹ́ ní ìsìnjẹ́ wọn mú jáde káàárọ̀ ṣé iná rí pé káàárọ̀ yẹn dùn gan. Hello, Lagos multi-door courthouse òun náà la ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọba ó ní wípé kò sí ẹjọ́ kan tẹ́ gbé débẹ̀ tí ọkàn yóò ní balẹ̀ ilé ẹjọ́ ti kún ní kíni gidigidi lẹ́yà ẹgbá ṣé wọ́n láwọn tó wà níbí àwọn tẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yín gan ká lára ni àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n bá yín ṣe ní ìtùbí ìnùbí tọrọ yín tó yé wọn ní yékéyéké àwọn náà wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo nkíni bàbá wa lọ́ọ̀yà abẹ́ẹ̀ rí wọn adájọ́ tó yẹ kíni tó ó pé inú ìyá wa náà ọlọ́run agbẹjọ́rò tó yanrantí òun náà lọmọbìnrin ńgbẹ bá rí wọn ní action lẹ́mọ̀ pé sanwó yín nù kò sì sí pé kíní kan wọ́n ní wetin dem say e cost àbí no cost.
No cost. No cost.
Cost effective.
Very cost effective. Wetin dey happen say every year the Honourable Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honourable Justice Kazim Alopa, he dey make sure say Lagos Settlement Week dey hold. It's free.
Settlement Week free.
Mr. Governor Sanwo-Olu, he completely provides for the program. Bring your matter to us free, you no go pay one kobo.
Yóò tán bàbá wa bá wa tún ṣàlàyé fún wọn pé nínú ilé pé ẹ̀kan lọ́dún náà sọ yẹn.
Ẹ̀kan ní ọdún ní Èkó ní Ìkẹjà àti ẹ̀tún gbé lọ sí Ẹ̀pẹ́ Settlement Week là ń pè ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹn ilé ẹjọ́ fààyè lẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn tó bá ní èdè àìyedè aáwọ̀ láti wá bí a ṣe máa bá wọn yanjú ẹ̀ ní ọ̀fẹ́ láì sanwó kankan.
Nígbà wo nìyẹn náà káwọn èèyàn mọ̀ o?
Ó máa ń tó bá ń wáyé usually ní June July.
Do November too.
Ó máa tún wà ní November.
Ó yẹ wà ní November tó yọ ọdún a lè fa yọ̀ṣọ́ ọdún láàrin ara wa.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe sọ gómìnà wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó wọ́n máa ń fún wa ní gbogbo support àti adájọ́ àgbà olórí judiciary Justice Kazeem Ọlárẹ̀wájú Alògbà àwọn náà máa ń fọwọ́ sí láti bẹ́ẹ̀ni lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́.
pé ní ọ̀fẹ́ ni kò sí tẹ́lẹ̀ àkọ́ pé yín sí kọ̀rọ̀ kan yẹ mọ́ gbowó kò sí sájà ń bẹ èlì kankan bẹ̀ àbí wọ́n lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ bá dé pátápátá ẹ̀yin ṣáṣe kí ni ẹ̀yin kàn sí wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse ó ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí o ìyá Simbi bóyá ìbèlè mi àti ó ti yanjú gbogbo tá à ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ pé kí ní kankan kò sí tó kàn mí bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà ń bá wọ ọdẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n láàrin ẹ̀rìn padà náà nǹkan rẹ̀ ni wá tẹ́lẹ̀ á ti padà sọ̀rọ̀ wa. Àbá mi inú mi dùn sí eléyìí tí ẹ sọ yìí torí pé owó yẹn ti wà tipẹ́tipẹ́ ńlẹ̀ Yorùbá pé àìtí kóòtù dé ṣọ̀rẹ́. Bàbá Babájídé Sanwó-Olú wọ́n dẹ̀ wá bá wa ṣe débi wípé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá a wà ẹsẹ̀ àní òwe yẹn mọ́ tún pa mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ń pa ẹ mọ́ pa mọ́ nípínlẹ̀ Èkó òwe eléyìí kò lè wọ́ọ̀kì nípínlẹ̀ Èkó torí wípé àwo ti kóòtù dé Multi-Door Courthouse Ọlọ́run a tún mọ bọ́ọ̀rẹ̀ wa lọ ni pé máa jẹ àbí pé máa jẹ nìyẹn. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Let me go quickly to Mrs. Cole. Now, we have said so much about the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. What are the how will you describe the synergy between these courthouses and this Multi-Door Courthouse and other courthouses across Lagos? Okay. The synergy.
Yes, great synergy that's going on, and that's particularly what our Honourable Chief Judge is doing right now. He has ensured, the Honourable Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honourable Justice Kazeem Ọlárẹ̀wájú, he has ensured that all courts can refer matters to the Lagos Multi-Door Court. That's the synergy. So if your case is in court right now, you don't have to wait for it to go the whole hog of the trial. You can apply to the court. And it's even supported by the Lagos State High Court of Lagos Civil Procedure Rules. It encourages and enforces a process where the judges, magistrates, anyone can refer from the court. So as you have a matter there, just tell your counsel, please apply to the court. I want my matter to be referred to the Multi-Door. That's why we're court connected. You know, you cannot just refer to anywhere. It has to be to a court connected system where they can trust the process.
Then it will speed up the case.
Yes, okay. It will now, when you come to us, you will sign terms of settlement. It will now go back into the court again. But it's very fast. Some cases go 3 hours,
as
1 day,
as that?
yes, 90 days, depending. As long as both parties are willing and cooperative, it's a very fast process. So there's a huge synergy, between the judiciary right now under the leadership of current Chief Judge and the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. And of course,
yeah, please.
If I may add to that, the rules of the court has a procedure by which, when cases are filed, there are trained case managers at the registry that will screen your case and determine the ones that are best suited for ADR and goes through ADR track of the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. So that is one of the ways by which the court system itself is supporting the ADR. Now, we said earlier that a whole week at intervals is set aside for cases to be referred for settlement. We call it legal settlement at no cost. A legal settlement week.
Funded by the Lagos
State government.
Yes.
Funded by the Lagos State government and fully supported by the judiciary. So that is one of the ways by which the court system itself has been of tremendous support. In fact, ADR is being integrated into the court system.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. All right. I want us to do a breakdown now. For individual who desire to file in a matter to the courthouse,
yes,
what are the procedures? I want it broken down. What are the basic procedures that will make it stress-free for such individuals? It could be family matters, as you have said. It could be commercial. It could be, you know. Let's go through those processes.
So different ways in which we take cases in. One is if you're coming from the court. We call it court referred.
Yes.
So if your case is already in the court right now, you then need to make an application before the judge or before the magistrate.
Okay.
Then they will refer your matter to us. They will use an enrollment order. You must come with an enrollment order. The court will transmit the enrollment order, but the council can also bring the enrollment order to us at the Lagos Multi-Door. We take it from there. Immediately we get the enrollment order. The enrollment order has the details. Make sure you fill your details. It has the details of council, of the parties, their numbers, their email. The Lagos Multi-Door then takes it up from there. That's the court referral. And as Mr. Adele has said, another way is if you already filed your matter in court, it will be screened. So we're saying don't kick against it. The court takes a decision to track that matter into the multi-door courthouse. That's another way, through the ADR track. Then if your case is not in the court system, you're sitting and watching this program right now, you say, look, I want my matter to come to the Lagos Multi-Door.
You can walk in.
You can walk in. We call it a walk-in. Just walk into Obakinjobi High Court if you want to walk in. Or come to Onikons 2729 and King George V Road. Walk in. And you can have your matter resolved. We'll start the process. You file the necessary papers, and then we take it up from there. We'll contact the other party for you. Now, if you don't want to walk in, people can be watching from across Nigeria and across the world. Go to our website, lagosmultidoor.org.ng. You don't even have to ever come to the multi-door courthouse. End to end, you can take your matter in and even sign online. We'll never see you.
Wow.
Fully online dispute resolution.
That's great.
So those are the methods you can,
great. So stress-free. It's been made really, really easy for matter. Okay, let me go practical now. I'm coming to you. Okay. If we have a family matter, husband and wife, you know, the family really, either we like it or not, is a microcosm of the entire society. Family matters. And he or she, now, whichever depending on the party that wants to file a matter, what procedure will you have? A family dispute matter. How can ADR come in?
Okay, thank you so much for that very important question. I'll start by saying it's a very good example to use the family as an example. I often say that family is small unit created by God, where life begins and love never ends. So we emphasize the place of love in the family matter. Peace. We emphasize the place of interest, not rights, not positions. So we navigate the parties to understand the overriding interest that they both share and have. If it's, for example, a family that has children, there's the interest of the children that has to be factored in. And so parties are made to appreciate the need to protect those interests over and above whatever their positions are, their rights are. And that is the beauty of the channel of ADR in resolving dispute. So they can walk in, like she has said, if the case is already in court, if they are listening to us now, they can approach the judge to have the matter referred to the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse, where the focus and emphasis is on protecting the interests of the parties as against whatever their rights and positions are.
That's talking about divorce cases now.
Even in divorce,
divorce is different. for divorce now is different.
You know that's the court that
it's a
deals
court.
with divorce. But all the ancillary issues like the children,
maintenance,
the maintenance of maybe the wife or the husband, custody, property, we can handle those matters. Sign an agreement and send it back to the court.
Back to the court.
You know, so that's what we do.
And we've had situations where ní ti ọ̀rọ̀ èdè àìyedè láàrin lọ́kọ àti aya ètò wà fún wa láti bá wọn yanjú ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá gbé ẹjọ́ wọn wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa ní Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. A mọ̀ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ divorce court ló máa ń ṣe àkóso ìtúká ṣùgbọ́n a ti rí ìrírí nínú iṣẹ́ yìí níbi tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó wá láti wá sọ pé òkè bá ṣe máa ṣọmọ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n dá sí tán wọ́n abandon ní ọ̀rọ̀ divorce. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Wípé wọ́n tún wọra wọn padà. Wọ́n tún dìmọ́ra wọn gbági.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Lẹ́yìn gbági ni yóò bọ̀ ẹja àgbọ̀nà lè ṣe náà. Lójú yín ni. Láwọn tẹ́ fún mi tún kákẹ́lẹ̀ tó ti lọ kọ́ọ̀tù. Tó ti rún tẹ́ ti ra ọbẹ̀ wọn rán kí ni. Wọ́n máa sílẹ̀kùn ní mọ́tò. Wọ́n rora wọn lójú. Wọ́n náà tún kiss wọ́n kiss ni. Abẹ́ ìgbọ́, wọ́n nígbà táwọn bá wọn parí ẹ̀ táwọn dá sí tán, Ọlọ́run ló mọ̀ tán lò Midas touch kò kúkú yé wa. Àwọn náà ní. Wọ́n nígbà tí wọ́n bá wọn dá sí tán, Ọlọ́run ní Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse yìí. Wọ́n yẹ tọkọ tí àwọn náà ti mọ́ra wọn lójú wọlé. Wọ́n náà kàn tó ra wọn ni pé èmi mo fẹ́ kíní ọmọdé ó di gbàgì. Ẹ wo Àfikáyà débẹ̀ ni o torí pé àìsí ń bẹ̀ òun náà láì dá sí. Ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ló wà. Ó dẹ̀ ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ ti gbéra yín lọ kóòtù ẹ lọ gbà á yóò kàn wulẹ̀ pẹ́ ni ẹ mọ̀jì òpẹ́ ẹ ti ti yá ṣe kí ni wọ́n lè withdraw case ẹ gbé wà tẹ bá dẹ̀ ti gbèdé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ní Multi-Door Courthouse ọlọ́run ẹ rí wípé gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá ìtùbínùbí ayé àpadà sípò ẹ wo ìfẹ́ àti àlàáfíà òun náà ni wọ́n ń polongo ní ọ̀dọ̀ títí wọn. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Cole, you know we really have to. I want to engage you more, so I have to say, okay, now. What future do you see for Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse?
It's a huge future. I'll take you back to the COVID period, where we all had to stay at home. But we found out that Lagos Multi-Door continued running seamlessly online. And that's the future of ADR. It's a system that can operate completely online. And we're trying to tell Lagosians today that you don't even have to come to us. We want to build a system where people can resolve their disputes from wherever you're sitting, just the way you're watching the TV, from the comfort of your offices and your homes. That's one major thing that we want to do.
Good.
We also want to revolutionize the dispute resolution system, whereby people, and this is why we're here, whereby people don't run to the court all the time. The future is great. The minute you have a dispute, you should run to the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse to have it resolved. That is the kind of system we want to see, going forward, whereby everybody is saying, Lagos Multi-Door. I want to resolve my dispute. And ultimately, what does this lead to? A peaceful society.
Yes, exactly.
It's a peaceful society.
Yes.
Where people
conflicts are resolved easily.
Quickly, and more cost effectively. That's the essence of what we're saying to Lagosians today.
Okay.
No more fighting.
Okay.
No more fighting.
No disputes that are happening that you cannot resolve. Think Multi-Door. Think Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse.
Okay.
So ìtò yẹ ká fi máa ronú wípé ọlọ́pàá jọ máa kọ́ gbogbo wa ni adájọ́ jọ máa tì wá mọ́lẹ̀. Think Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse. Pé wo ń pàtàkì bá dé ibẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ máa yanjú tẹ́ bá dé lè wá fóònù yín wà ń bẹ̀ èyàn sábà mi lọ sí àpò wọn kẹyìn báyìí akọ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọn ayé báyìí pàápàá ok àbẹ̀yẹ dèdè ń bá àwọn adájọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́lọ́kùn jọ̀kan wọ́n á dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọn bá yín máa tú gbogbo ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni gbogbo ẹ̀ wá ní mẹ̀lọmẹ̀lọ ọkàn wá balẹ̀ ìfẹ́ àti àlàáfíà tó péye fún ìlú òun náà ní Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse náà ń polongo.
Okay, sir. What will be your parting shot at the side?
Okay, so there is no dispute that cannot be resolved. It is all for the parties to keep their minds open and embrace the opportunity to resolve. Even the fiercest of war gets resolved on the round table.
Great.
Thank you very, 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 very much, sir. I want to really appreciate everyone. I want to appreciate you, Ma, for this. In fact, it's been an expository, really. You took us through the realities on ground, and people can easily walk to the Lagos Multi-Door Courthouse resolve matters, conflicts. No matter how difficult, no matter all you need, once there is openness, it will be resolved. And we all will live amicably, will live in peace. And that is what the Lagos State government is preaching and promoting at all times. On behalf of everyone who made today's production a successful one, I say thank you. And we will be here same time next week. But before that time, enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great week ahead. I'm Anita Buhari.
Adúpẹ́ púpọ̀ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run láàárọ̀ yìí torí pé ó ṣeun torí pé àánú ẹ̀ dúró láéláé mo sọ fún yín mo ní kò síjà ẹ má pẹ́ mọ́ lọ́pọ̀ òní kò wá àtìra wa mọ́lé wọ́n ní kò sí tó ẹjọ́ wo ló burú jù láyé tí kò ṣe kíni wọ́n lọ́nà àbáyọ wà ń bẹ ó náà ní bàbá wa Adélẹ́yẹ àti màmá wa kọ́ tí wọ́n ṣàlàyé fún wa ní àárọ̀ yìí wípé ìfẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àti ìgbésí ayé àlàáfíà nítùnbí ìnùbí òun náà ní gómìnà wa ń pariwo nípínlẹ̀ Èkó ẹ dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò ń kọ́ aṣíwájú ni wá inú ohun gbogbo ire o.